Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, so just be the normal Friday night stream tonight. No drunkenness tonight. Chat about whatever you want within reason. Most of you lot should know what I talk about, what I don't. Yeah, so just wait for some people to get on. So I'll just talk about whatever. You right, Paul? How are you, mate? Oh, I have definitely forgot something today. Merchandise T-shirt. Not that anyone can ever see it when I'm wearing it. Right, Rich. Every bloody stream I put this T-shirt on, and for every stream, no one can barely see it because of the way I sit. There you go, it's on now. So yeah, just do the old usual. I ain't got much to talk about. I have put the CCTV monitor in the shed though, which is a good thing. So I can go in the shed a lot more now and not have to worry about people knocking on the door and stuff like that and missing people at the door. Tactical Pirate runs in, chops Mike's head off with the witch sword and cries, "This stream belongs to me now, bitches." Fuck's sake, Tactical. How are you, mate? You right? Freddie, you right, mate? Yeah, as I say, what have I done today? I ain't done a lot. I've done a lot of weird things. The pipe for the washing machine was blocked, so I had to unblock that because that was backing back into what we call the back kitchen. What else did I do? Wrapped up a load of packages. Tested some crossbow bolts, which I'll mention. I won't mention the ones I tested today, but I have got some that I'll advertise for Simon. I'm going to do a proper video soon. These are Simon's bolts. These aren't actually the ones you saw in that video. You know the ones you saw in the video that weren't shooting out of the Cobra? These aren't them. These are Simon's own ones. His just happened to be exactly the same. Yeah, weirdly enough. These are the AliExpress ones. These are Simon's ones. But the tips are different. So yeah. But Simon's selling these, but these ones, as this is for the Tomcat 2s with the anti-dry fire taken out. These bolts, they look like the Cobra bolts, but they're not. Yeah, these are for those basically. But I'll do a proper video soon. Simon can add weight, so you can do longer ones. These can take broadheads. SAK94, you're right, Stu. How you doing, mate? Did you get your? You said you got your bayonet, didn't you? Nice one. Did you get your little sticker as well? I hope you found your sticker in there. Hello said hello. T2 Coin Seeker, you're right, mate. How are you? I noticed one of your comments was in the spam today, but I allowed it. Manually allowed it because it had the word knuckle duster in it. It went into my spam. That was just because I had to put a load of them. I had to put nearly all the phrases for knuckle dusters into into like the spam thing, that manual spam thing, because the amount of people I get on here saying, "Do you sell knuckle dusters? Do you sell knuckle dusters?" It was so bad I had to basically make that so it wouldn't come up on a live stream anymore. Hello said, no, it's not hello. His name meant hello. His name's F. Hello, F. He said, how many arrow firing weapons do you have? Oh, I've got 3 bows. So let's say 3 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 crossbows in here altogether. 10 things altogether in here. Maybe 16, 17. Yeah, because I've got about probably 7 homemade crossbows. Peter, you right, mate? How are you? Video base, you right, Peach? How are you? So yeah, what else have I done? I haven't done a lot today. I've just been weird random shit basically. Oh, I did that video for Reegs for Jumble Sabu, of course I did. There he is now, Jumble Sabu said, evening, long time no speak. You're right, mate. I thought you knew about that thing about the police going around people's houses for legal knives. I'll explain that in a minute. Oh, you would funny thing is your comments just come up, Reegs said, Mike, I heard about it but couldn't take it literally. Right, yes. Yeah. From what I've heard, from what people told me, it was people buying legal knives from abroad. As long as they're telling the truth, though, isn't it? Dan T, right, mate? And he said, "Happy Friday. How are you doing?" I'm good, mate. I'm good. Weirdly, I must want to cut my beard though, because last night I had a dream that someone was cutting my beard with a cutthroat razor. It was quite relaxing. Strange dream. But I could feel the blade on my face and everything. But it didn't feel threatening or anything. It was quite nice. Peter's had got his vaccination letter. Oh, nice one, Peter. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Yeah, I'm hoping my mum gets one eventually. T2 said, I got rid of him years ago. That's what you said in the comment, wasn't it? F said, my name isn't visible because YouTube shadowing my name, but F. Just call me F. There you go, F. Slingshot Warrior, you right, mate? Tactical said, it's bloody tragic your Witcher Sword videos are lower views than the rest of your stuff. That's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame. Yeah, I know what you mean, Tactical. I wouldn't mind trying to... I may have to do another Facebook account, like just a random fake Facebook account, and join a load of groups and share the stuff then. But the problem is I've got a personal account which has got all my details and I can't share that. I can't be sharing my stuff with that. I've got the Weapon Facebook page, but because it's a page rather than a personal one, I can't join groups to share stuff. It's well annoying. Stu said, put the sticker on my bow case, mate. Oh, nice one. Nice one, Stu. Yeah, it's only a little one, but yeah. I'll show people. Little sticker about this big if you buy something off me nowadays. Len, you right, mate? The Jumper Side Booster, yeah, got my jab next to us. Oh, you got one as well. Nice one, Riggs. Yeah, that's good. You know, if you need it and you want it, fucking, yeah. That's good, isn't it? Yeah, my mum dying for one so she can, she can relax a bit more then, can't she? Where was I? What was I on? Oh, yeah. The Witcher Sword stuff. Yes, I find it massively not gutting, but yeah, sort of gutting. It is very bizarre though, isn't it? I had some bloke on here the other day going, it's saying something. I got rid of him. He said something like, "Oh, how can you blame the algorithm for not getting views? It's nothing to do with the algorithm. Just make your videos better." He said it's a much better experience for users, and I thought, well, that's all of that's a load of bollocks, quite frankly. And it's not even a better experience for the user, because that algorithm shows you what it thinks you want to see. That doesn't necessarily mean it's showing you what you want to see. It will hide hundreds of thousands of videos and show you the ones that are the most popular. The most popular doesn't actually necessarily mean it's good or that people want to watch it. That said, anyone want a jab? I'm offering 2. Choice of 2, left or right. F said to me, Liam should be joining us soon. He said also, do you own any Zippo lighters? Where is Liam? Is he on the Discord? Can you say to Liam if you're on there, F, to get him to read my Twitter message I sent him just before he comes on. Where was I? Yeah, the algorithm is a pile of shit, isn't it, Peter? Definitely. Oh, how many Zippos? I think I've got 2 Zippos. That's all I got. I don't really collect Zippos, but I have them. Jumble Sabu said it's weird. A woman on the phone said I'll have to sit down in the docks for 30 minutes afterwards. Hopefully my head won't do the scanner's job afterwards. Maybe they just have to check you for an allergic reaction. I think that's what it is. Because obviously some people may be allergic to something and never know it. I would say it's that. Slingshot Warrior said, will you ever make a Lord of the Rings Dwarven sword, Mike? Yes, I'll give it a go. Can't guarantee what I've got to make things from will be perfectly suited to that, but yeah, I'll give it a go one day. What I'll do eventually, I will watch the all of the Lord of the Rings. I've still not seen the Hobbit ones yet. I'll come back, watch the Hobbit stuff, and then yeah, probably make something. Dan said, have you been making stuff in the shed lately, buddy? No, not no. I'm going to soon though. What I've done, Dan, is I've now wired up a monitor in my shed for my CCTV, which means now I can pretty much go in the shed all day without any issues with missing postmen and stuff like that, and anyone knocking on the door. Because at the minute I had to stay in a lot, really. Right, Liam, you're right, mate. Did you read my message? I just sent you that just to make things easy for us. You know what I mean? I don't think it'll be an issue, but he said my letter says 15 minutes wait after the jab. A scanner's jobby would be somewhat inconvenient. Slingshot said, awesome, Mike. Oh, by the way, how's your new place going? Slingshot looks good. Yeah, I checked out your live streams afterwards. I wasn't on there at the time. Jumbo Sabu said, I heard Ideal, who make kids games, are going to do a game for smokers. It's called Hungry Zippos. Cheers, Liam. Biscuit said, postman broke my fucking cat flap last week. Pushed the parcel through. For fuck's sake. Yeah, that would be annoying though, wouldn't it? All right, Zed, how are you, mate? That last, what was I say? That last, what's it called? The last, I can't think. Shorts video I put on. That is going. If you look at the statistics for it, it's higher than normal, and every couple of days it shoots up again. So it'll go like this, and then it'll suddenly peak again like that, and it'll suddenly peak again like that. Those shorts are really weird. Sadly, the first short I put on that day, though, the sword one, I reckon it got hidden by the second one. But give that 10 days, and they suddenly shoot up. I think maybe after a while when they start putting them on on people's phones, because that's what those shorts are for. Will, if you're still on, by the way, I just remembered, Will, thank you. Just donated, didn't you, mate? Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I've got the notifications pop up now. Thank you, Will. Will just donated a $5. Cheers, mate. Dumble Sour Bird said that postman better keep away from my flaps. Fuck's sake. Rex, you all right? How are you? Yeah, there's fuck that people say shit like that, and then a lot of people won't. I heard there was people in a chemist sort of encouraging people who come in there not to get the jab. And that person had to be told, what are you doing? You can't be telling old people not to have this jab. It's because it's up to them. You shouldn't be encouraging old people and putting fear into them. It's down to them, not you, to be giving people information. That's what they was told in the end. Mad, isn't it? Whether you believe it or not, people in the chemist shouldn't be fucking trying to encourage you not to have it. Dan said that should be good for your shed. Have you got a heater or anything in there? I have got a heater, Dan. Luckily, I don't really need it. I'll be honest, even when it's freezing cold, as soon as I start working away, I warm up quite quickly. Yeah, it was more just the not being able to see who's at the door. So yeah, I've done it now. I've had to buy a remote control though, because I didn't have a remote control for the telly. So I'm gonna have to keep pulling this bloody telly out, turning it on, putting it back in. But I've had to put it in a cupboard because our shed is not exactly it's watertight, but there's all like holes everywhere, so it gets very cold in there, cold and damp. So I've actually put the TV in a cupboard that's pretty much sealed. Dad said I'm a bit worried, to be honest. I think one of my neighbours is stalking me. He was Googling my name last night. I saw it clearly through my binoculars. Murray, you right, mate? How are you? T2 said, anyone watch the film's Bird of Prey? Put it on my planner. Is it worth a watch? That's the Harlequin film, isn't it? I think that looks pretty good, T2. I ain't seen it. I'll tell you what I watched recently, though. Saint Maud. That was pretty fucking good. Yeah, Saint Maud. And I bought these two recently on recommendation of... This one was from Liam. Inbred. And this one was from old Shed Ninja. Who remembers Shed Ninja? You should remember old Shed Ninja. And that one was on the recommendation of Shed Ninja. That looks pretty good as well. F said the person who was stalking Liam on his night vision video was probably dying of lead poisoning. Mary said, not bad, mate. Jumbo Sabu says, I can kind of see their misconceptions. I personally know an Iraqi war veteran whose nervous system got messed up with a cocktail of drugs he was given before he was deployed. Yeah, you can understand in that case. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. We won't go too deep into the old COVID stuff, as you know, but yeah. I can understand people's different perspective on things. I just, there's a time and a place for people to be discouraging people, and it ain't fucking chemists, I'll tell you. Peter said, watch Sputnik the other night. Not bad. Inbred is a great film. Oh, you watched Sputnik, did you? Yeah, Sputnik, I think, was recommended me by Stug originally. Yeah, I really liked that in the end. I thought it was good. I liked the end of it was I won't give no spoilers for the end, but yeah, it had a good end as well. Inbred I'll definitely watch. I might watch that within a week. Jumbo Sabu said, been watching the Snowpiercer series, love it. Don't know nothing about that one, Riggs. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that one at all. Yeah, so anyone wanting these, as I'll say this again, these are not the bolts that I was shooting in the Cobra that didn't work properly. These are different ones. These are Simon's ones from, they just happen to look exactly the same. I think he probably bought similar parts. These ones are for the Tomcats and the Horizons, Red Bats, with the anti-dry fire taken out of. These, Simon said, I've not tested them yet. He says they shoot better than his Mark 1s and Mark 2s he made. I don't think you lot ever saw the Mark 2s because he's gone on to these now. F said, as Liam says about those people who believe in COVID is aliens, virus, and that tinfoil hats. Yeah. We won't go too much into the COVID thing. I like to sort of stay neutral in that case. It's just easier in the long run. Same with politics. I stay neutral in politics, religion, and COVID and conspiracies, because there's no need to sort of fall out over it if we don't talk about it. Video message, you growing a beard? Not really, just lazy. I had a dream last night that it was cut with someone cut my beard with a cutthroat razor, and it was really relaxing. Oh, based on a film, is it, Riggs? So talking of films, I see there's a new porno movie out. Just come out. That's about pirates. It's rated R18. Fuck's sake. Zed's on the old jokes tonight. You having some kind of overdose from last time? I think the last couple of weeks or months even, he's not told hardly any jokes. He's on his fourth one already. I'm getting into katanas now, waiting on 2 to arrive. I thought that said 20 for a second then. Grow it. Become a shed wizard. Cutthroat beard. ASMR. It was weird, yeah. Someone was shaving my beard with a cutthroat razor, or straight razor as the Americans call them. And yeah, it was very relaxing. Yeah. Yeah, very strange. I could feel it. I could feel the blade on my face and everything. And then them trimming my moustache with a pair of scissors. Very, very weird. Video based, I can send you a video of that, Liam. I want a cutthroat beard ASMR. Phaser Rider, you right, mate? And he said, what do you think of the R9 adder crossbow? How accurate is it? Do the bolts last? Very, very accurate as fuck. Yeah, 12 meters, I can hit something like that pretty consistently. The bolts only really last as long as you've got a good backstop that doesn't let them go right into and damage them. I'll be honest with you, the main downfall on that crossbow is probably the bolts. Yeah. But if you've got a soft enough backstop or a good enough backstop to stop them and not damage them, but not go all the way through, yeah. But you do have to. I've tried AliExpress bolts in that, and they do not work. Jumbo Sabu said, no point in getting the strop about it. So don't you start. Rex said, you've been watching Haircut Harry. Richard Zed probably had to scout the internet. for another joke book, Mike. Maybe that's what it was. I noticed he's had about a month off or more. Now he's back with a vengeance. Really Bo said used a single blade safety razor last night. Feels good. I don't think I've ever used anything like that, you know. Tactical Pirate just donated. Thank you very much, mate. Right, where am I? Sorry, I get pop-ups going out when people do the donations. That was you, Tactical, wasn't it? Yeah, it did say Tactical, didn't it? Yeah, Tactical Pirate supported you. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Faye just said thanks. Saw the video about them being proprietary. Yeah. I'm gonna keep trying. I'll try some different ones, and we'll see. But at the minute, the bolts are that very expensive for what they are. Now, if you can afford 30 quid once a month, you know, it's not too bad, which is what I probably might do. I might just, for a couple of months, chuck all my Patreon money and get 10 bolts a month till I've got a pile. But yeah, if the flights, fletchings, or whatever you want to call them, are ever so slightly damaged, that can make it misfire. Richard just been Zad said that Richard just been having a bit of a break. Because whatever I said, Mike thought I was joking. Well, that is a good point, Nancy said. It was getting to the point. I could never fucking tell. Oh, fuck's sake. F said, do you remember the Muddy Boots video on the train? Yes. Why'd you mention that? Fuck's sake. Oh, God, I broke my nose a minute. Tax was instead of a quiver, double checked it won't fit the 360 with a foregrip on. Left you a message. Yeah, I was never sure about them ones, whether it will or not. Bob, you right, mate? How are you? I'm just going to blow my nose a second. That'll do. Don't say wash your fucking hands. Fuck's sake. Yes, wash your hands. Hello, Freddie, by the way. I got legs and I'm wearing trousers. I will wash my hands though. Fucking knobbers. Still got this fucking weird phlegmy throat. Faye said, wow, I didn't think it would misfire. Yeah, a lot of money, even for practicing. I have all the other types of pistol crossbow, and the R9 seems to have some advantages. Yeah, I think I'll go for the R9 next. I'm going to go for the standard R9 in £90. That's never misfired with the proper bolts. Well, actually, I think it did misfire once with the proper bolts when they weren't perfect. Somehow the string bounced over the bolt and crushed it. And that was with the proper bolts. But when I shoot perfect bolts, no damage at all, it seems to shoot perfectly fine. All right, Tactical. I'll check them after. I always check the things afterwards because after on that coffee.com, because after I'm not sure who's sent, so I have to check. Archetype, you're right, mate. Dumble Sabu said, Mike, have you seen the 1983 movie The Keep? Seen clips on here. Looks very 80s. I have seen The Keep. That's fucking an excellent film. Have you ever seen it, Riggs? Yeah, The Keep. Fucking brilliant. Some of the special effects in that are well weird. Yeah, and it's quite a creepy film. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I've got that. I've watched it on Film 4, I think, or the Horror Channel. And then I got a copy of it. Yeah, The Keep is excellent. I'd recommend The Keep to anyone. But yeah, it's that sort of classic 80s sort of horror, but very good special effects. Can we see the crossbow at the back, top right? If it's any on the boards, I can't get down. I can only show you these ones and my red back, which is up there. Right, where am I? There's so many Nightbot things. I can't see the comments. Richard said, might have to try and ask on Facebook blacksmith group about a water pump for the induction forge. But I can see folks just recommend rubbish or use coal. It might be worth a look, Rich. And if you get a load of shitty fucking comments, then just fucking, But it might be worth asking. You never know. You might get someone on there. Joe Green, you right, mate? Fraser said, why did you change your board to direct? The stuff is really there. Like, if you look there, you can still see the crossbow. Like, if you look here, you can actually see the real baseball bat behind it and the end of the sword. For live streams, you're not actually supposed to have... Yeah, it's YouTube, basically. They can technically shut your channel down if you handle firearms, but it does say on there, this is one example of why we can shut your channel down. So, yeah. Time not but out there. No, I don't really. No, people don't pay to be moderators. It's just to help me out, really. So it's people I know well and I trust become the moderators. SAK94, which is Stu, which you can't fucking see it. I've got Stu's bloody logo picture on the board. You can't see it with that. Sorry, I've got a bit of a phlegmy throat. Life Force, Stu. I've never seen that. No. Let me look that up quickly. I'm pretty sure I've heard of that though. I'll have a look tonight, see if I can get it. No, I don't think I have seen that. That looks good as well, actually. Technically British. No, I've never seen that, so I'll look that up tonight. Nice one. That looks good, actually. T2 says he's been watching The Drowning. What's that on? Fuck's sake, I can't. This weird family throat just won't fuck off. I have to go to the doctor soon. I don't think it's anything bad, but they might be able to tell me something to get rid of it. Because there's no other symptoms of anything else apart from phlegmy throat. So I think, to be honest, I think it's just dust and shit. I'll tell you what, Stu, when I looked it up, it looks like some good effects on there. Juice has got some great effects, and Matilda May is fucking fitting it. All right, I should have a look tonight. I've got a tab open with it on, Stu. Archetype said, I'm 75% through the book, Use of Weapons by Ian M. Banks. It's not about weapons. What is that about then? Or shouldn't you say? Bob said Life Force was a great British movie. Oh, look at that. I'll look into that, Bob. Bob said, oh my God, the actress in the start of the movie gives me a heart attack. Oh, there you go. So you and Stu agree. I'll let you know when I watch it. Number Sailor Boots, I got Life Force on DVD. Saw it back in the day. Great film. Bit saucy too. All right. All recommendations for it. Fraser said ginger, honey, and lemon. It'll be gone in a day. Right, I'll write that down now, mate. Good on you. It's all worth a try, isn't it? It's fucking annoying. It's like I've had it for quite a while, probably every year now. It never gets worse. Some days it does sort of get better, and it's just in the morning I have to cough up a little bit of phlegm that's sort of like the only way I can describe it is a bit like wallpaper paste. It's not like a dirty, like infected sort of colour. It's quite clean looking, if that makes sense. Problem is, all this year though, I've barely been out because of the fucking COVID shit. I don't have to stay in, but it's just not a lot of reason to go out. Nate, you're right, mate. But Fraser, I'll try that. Good idea. Right. I think that got it that time, hopefully. I don't want to be coughing all the way through this fucking... Otherwise, I'll just have to keep talking with it there. Freddie said hot Ribena and local honey, sugar, and dissolvable paracetamol is what I'll use. All right, I'll look into that as well, Freddie. Tactical said the old £80 crossbow looks crap compared to the others. I loved mine years ago. Yeah, look at it. Look at it now. Yeah, especially the really old one. Yeah, you're off, Peach. Yeah, when you look at them now, you know, they was good for what they were. Lord Flashart, you're right, mate. Your bayonet and sticker has been sent today as well. Or have I already sent yours? Where I've done the 2-pack. No. I sent yours. I'm pretty sure I sent yours today. Yeah, this evening. You're right, mate. Dumblesail Boo said, use the phlegm to stick the sword in the wall. Much even blue tack. F said, Mike, all your symptoms lead to you being a middle-aged man. Well, that could be it. Yeah, because I think it probably is just fucking. It could just be Qatar, which is just it's like a fucking natural thing, isn't it? Because as I say, I've got no other issue, no other. I can breathe perfectly fine. I've got no other, anything else apart from just phlegmy fucking throat all the time. Nice one on flash. Yeah, it's on the way. Tactical said that's what made me mention it. Seeing it on the couch. Yeah. Funny old things, isn't it? Yeah, look at that to that. Yeah. I'll be honest. When the old redback's not got much on it though, that don't look very much when it looks like that, does it? Though you've got to kit these fucking things out. That looks a bit like when it's got nothing on it. All that's got is a torch. I need to kit this one out with all the gear, as quiver. I end up selling everything, but this has got a quiver. I'll tell you why this hasn't got anything on it. The way I hang it up, if it has anything on it, I can't hang it up. I'm running out of room to fucking put things places. Is that what yours is, Phaser? Well, luckily I don't smoke now, but Freddie says surely you'd get it all the time if it was dust. Well, when it's hard to explain, Freddie, but sometimes it seems to get a little bit better. Sometimes it seems worse. Maybe when I clear out the room, because I do dust the room every now and then, or if I spend all day in the shed or something like that when I'm not in the room so much. Who knows? I don't know. Archetype, it's a sci-fi book about a guy trying to stop wars on various planets and not really knowing what he's doing. He also dreams about being in a small round boat facing a great battleship. It's weird. That sounds pretty good though, Archetype, actually. I said I thought about doing maybe competitions with pistol crossbows. Yeah, that'd be good. I've said got to be careful of some people saying all these magical recipes. It's a big ass shopping list. That's what I thought. What's that? T2 Oculus Quest 2. That said a good showroom has a nice window. Get them pimped and on show. Exactly. No, don't vape either. Don't vape, don't smoke. But I live with people who smoke. As I say, I think it's the dust in here. Let me see if I can show you an example. You'd probably be fucking right. Ready for this? Now, this is probably one of the worst places for dust. I don't know if you'd be able to see that. See that on my finger? That was me wiping the top of my speakers. It does seem to get very dusty in here quickly. Right, where am I? Lord Flashart says Tomcat 2 needs a bipod, night vision scope converted to 7.5 inch bolts, and 130 pound limb for the tactical vibes. Is that what yours is? Fuck's sake. I've seen your one, Lord Flashart. It is good. Freddie said maybe you're allergic to something near you and you agitate sometimes. It could be that, Freddie. I'll go to the doctor soon. It's, as I say, it's not getting worse, and I've not got other symptoms, so it's not an underlying thing to something else, because I'd probably be dead by now if it was. Faye said my desk is covered in shit every hour or two. Yeah, what green dust. So it's probably just the damp weather that's making you cough and get phlegmy. I'll be honest though, Jed, I've had it a whole year since last April. If you ask Tactical on that, they'll probably remember me saying I've had this since last April. Yeah, solidly for the year. That's why the only thing. But I've barely been out that whole entire time. So I've barely had any fresh air. Tactical, any smokers in your house? I used to cough like mad. Well, yeah, but they've always been smoking. Sorry, who knows? I don't know. I think it's dust personally. I think it's dust. What I'll do the next couple of days, I'll give this room a good old air out. Air out, clean, dust. Get my fucking. I've got an air purifier thing there. Air filter thing sucks in the air, blows clean air out. I'll get that on. That's on, but yeah. And I'll let you know by next week if it was slightly less, and if it was, then we'll probably work out. It probably was dust. We don't have to talk about my phlegmy throat all night, though, if you don't want to. Lord Flashshot said the limb width on the R9 limb is nearly the same as the Tomcat, so £135 limb is possible. Where the curve is more aggressive and might reduce the draw length, swings and roundabouts. Yeah, funny thing is, Lord Flashshot, I looked at that myself, yeah. They're about an inch, it's about an inch longer on both ends, and you'd lose an inch in the draw length as well. That's what I remember, mate. That was last April, wasn't it? Dumbo Salbu said, could it be all the dust from doing the bayonets? I don't think so, because when I'm in the shed, I do wear a mask. And actually, I haven't actually, like the last time I actually made a bayonet was probably more than a month ago when I actually made them. Yeah. I think it's dust, but yeah, like just dust in here. Because you can get a dust mite allergies, can't you? So. Yeah. I don't think it's shed related because it would get worse when I was in there. Who knows? As I say, I wear a mask in the shed anyway. But it could be. It could be. Or Flash Art said it's germs bought from the east. All those express orange R9. R9 box. Yeah, exactly. Maybe so. You're right, Stug. Maybe I've got the COVID and I've had it for a year, but I'm just some kind of super carrier that doesn't actually spread it. It just mildly irritates my lungs. Well, not. I'll be honest, it doesn't feel like it's my lungs either, though. It just feels purely in my throat. My lungs feel completely fine. That's the weird thing about it. It don't feel like it's got anything to do with my lungs. This phlegm seems to be coming from purely my throat. It might be. Who knows? It might be because I have put on a bit of weight as well. So I have got that sleep apnea back ever so slightly, which means all night long I sleep with my mouth open. So it's probably that, actually. It's probably a combination of dust and snoring all night long with your mouth open. Dumble Sour Bush, I know household dust makes my nostrils itch and makes me sneeze. Fraser said, is there a company that you know that build upgrade prods for that crossbows? I don't know. You can, for the R9 and that you can get quite a few anyway, but yeah, I don't know. Not for the pistols, I don't think. Lord Flashshot said, Mike's the human equivalent of a Komodo dragon, carrier of every disease and immune to them all. Yeah, just don't let me bite you. Well, air humidifier might work. Yeah, I've got a purifier thing there, air cleaner. Dumble Sabu said, Mike, I've noticed you breathe heavy when the camera is close up. In some of your videos. That might be. I've got a weird thing with my nose, Riggs, where I can barely breathe through my nose. I've never been able to. That might be to do with that. make me so I can't breathe now. Right, let's get off the breathing shit. The coldest to fucking better change this to the Friday Friday phlegm chat. Fuck's sake. Freddie says I can't even hoover because my asthma is so bad in dust. Really? That's terrible, isn't it? Yeah. The breathing thing may be to do with I've got like very quite my thin nostrils basically. Ninja Rabbi said if the issue with those cheap bolts is the knock, I wonder if you could just buy replacement ones for the R9 bolts. Possibly. I have noticed these aren't the ones anyway, but I've noticed that the knocks are quite a lot bigger than the ones that come on the EK Archery ones. I think Mike breathes within acceptable parameters for a human being. I'm gonna can't keep. I need to feel like I feel like I need to take deep breaths now. I'm doing manual breathing now. We spoke about it. Rex said I had the same for a year on and off. I put it down to stopping in with the central heating on. Well, that could be because I'll tell you what, the heating's on all the fucking time at the minute, but it's not in the summer, so that's where it's confusing. We'll see what happens. As I say, I don't think it's any. I'm glad you lot are trying to help, by the way. But problem is, most of it's all stuff I've thought about anyway. But yeah, it's not getting worse, and I don't think it's any underlying symptom of something else. But yeah, there's a lot of things it could be, it seems. But I'll try some of the remedies that people said. Lord Flashlight said, for the pistol crossbows, probably just best making a backbone out of a secondary limb. Cut the secondary edges down to the center and off the primary limb. Best bet for more power on the pistols. Yeah, that's a good point. F said to me, I don't know if it's only me, but I can't breathe through my nose when I'm sleeping on the left side. Mine's anyway, either way. Definitely can't. I can't sleep on my back, put it that way. Fraser said, have you seen how far the normal crossbow bolts can actually go? I was shooting a target from a raised position, third floor, 150 meters away with the target, and I'm still hitting the target dead on. Yes, I imagine they can go like a motherfucker. At an angle. Yeah. Wolf said, right, mate, how are you? Peter said, I reckon you might have an alien living inside. Maybe, mate, what Sputnik star comes out at night when my mouth's open and I'm snoring. Oh shit, spoilers alert. Archetype said, that is a Star Trek TNG reference. When I asked if he's feeling all right, Data responds, I am a function within normal parameters. Of course it is. Of course it is. It's been so long since I watched that, I forgot. Fader said, I meant 6.5 inches for the pistol crossbows. You know what, mate? I'm not sure now. I'm not sure what he was asking. Jump Sabu said, Mike, were you ever tempted to buy the Blade movie sword or other weapons Factory X produced? I always wanted. The Blade ones never interested me. I think the only movie swords I ever wanted was the Kill Bill ones. I wanted the Bride sword. Yeah. And I was going to buy that. You have to guess what website I was going to buy that from years and years and years and years ago. I'll give you a clue. It was a long time ago when I was going to buy it. Fraser said, I was saying that the 6.5-inch crossbows can... Oh, no. Oh, you mean a pistol one? Not battle orders, but that would be where I would have thought you had said, actually. Because that's the more likely place you'd get movie swords from. No, it wasn't actually them. But they used to do, if you ever wanted movie swords, it was battle orders, wasn't it? T2 so I was a bit shocked about the sighting of the Wildcat. By me. You had one? Yeah, Lewis. Funny thing is, Lewis was talking about them the other night. He reckons there's supposed to be 300 of them or something like that. Spy Tech. That's it. Jumbo Sabu. They said it's a pity you can't fit the Oh no, £90 prod on the Tomcat. That'd be fun, I reckon. It probably would fit with a little bit of it's not that much bigger, Zed. I reckon you probably could fit it on. What you'd have to do, that's got like a weird mount on it. You just have to take the prod out of that mount, and I reckon it would fit. Dan Wilson said his weapon and stuff in the stream. He was. I think he went for a bit. Oh, Wolf said, "You on? Look what I've got." No, I ain't got all the bits yet, but that's for the crossbow slings. Needed lanyards. Crossbow, the pistol crossbow slings. I still couldn't think of what it's fucking called. Pistol crossbow slings. I reckon I'll sell them about £5. They'll only be a basic sling, won't be adjustable. But it'll be a sling and it'll fit straight on. You probably could adjust it, but it's not going to have adjustable bits on it. Nice one, Wolf said. Yeah, £5. I reckon £5. Because to be honest, that cost £5 in itself. So. Lucky for me, they accidentally sent me 2. What in a Dan? You'd be interested in a pistol crossbow sling? All right, message me. Lord Flashshot said I'm going to get a spare R9 limb to test it. Probably best with the £135 limb though to compensate for the loss in draw limb. Yeah, I think you're right there, Lord Flashshot. By the way, updating on Making Adventure on like £2,000 of outstanding orders. Oh, good for you, mate. Good for you. That's excellent. What was you on about, Zed? You're on about I thought you were on about these being wide. Dan said I'll probably pay up to 20 quid. What, for a sling? Yeah, £5, mate. £5. You know me. I don't do people out of money, you know what I mean? Yeah. It'll just be a basic sling, but it'll be a sling. So this is my sling on mine. So, that's all you need. I'll probably do them all the same length. They should fit most people. You can off the chair then. Your ones won't have white there, though. Yours will be black. It's just at the time I only had white. I've got black now. Yeah. And they will fit over a bayonet as well. So you can still have your bayonet on. And then they just fit on the back. And your one would probably fit, Wolf said, on to the part of the stock extender on the horizon red back. Yeah, £5 would do it. I'm making money out of all of them. Also, I think I'm going to be able to shoot the horizon red back faster than the adder soon. Almost at 4 seconds per shot. In groups of 10. Nice, that's good. That is. That's fucking good. Yeah, you have to film that. We'll start having to have some competitions, I reckon. I'll have to get practicing if you're shooting that quick though. More flashlights could always trim the ends of the limb. Same width. Worst case scenario. Ninja Rabbi said, "Be careful throwing that sling on with the bayonet attached." Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Dan said, "Where can I get a crossbow bayonet?" From me. Only person you can buy it from. WeaponCollector. Send me an email. I'm about a month behind in orders though, so you're going to be in for a long wait. There they are. So they fit on with proper mounts. Just you put that over the bit that you hold. Put that on the weaver rail. They're full metal construction. They've been clear coated as well, so it won't go rusty. And they're only pointy, so you can use it as a cocking aid. Richard said, pistol crossbow speed shooting contest. That's it, Rich. That'd be good, wouldn't it? You could join in that, couldn't you, as well? Fraser said, I've been making my own made wrist and shoulder pad quivers with a 6.5-inch bolts. And I'm making a leg quiver to hold my broadheads. And I've also made whistling bolts. Ah, nice one. Yeah, I make some bolts and quivers. So I make these bolts to sell. So if anyone wants to buy these, they're still for sale. It's just, again, I'm about a month behind. So, but they're £3.50 each, which may sound a lot, but that's half the price of any you can buy anywhere else. And I also do quivers for standard bolts. These are all of this stuff's for sale. So that's my quivers there. So with that, you can always have 6 bolts on your crossbow. So you can still have them anywhere else. But it just means if you have to grab your crossbow, you've always got 6 on it. That's got everything. Quiver, handle, bayonet. You can cock holding it. You use like a cockinade. Rex, I don't have adder bayonets yet, but I will do them. That would fit on. All I'd have to do with these is just take that bit off. Fraser said I can shoot 1 bolt a second. Well, you'll have to show us that, mate, because that is very quick. I don't know anyone could do that. Archetype said, not to boast, just some information to compare. Price of 10 per pack. Is this your stuff? Your batteries? Is it battery packs? F said to me, if you ever hit 1 million subscribers, will you consider buying a deactivated bazooka? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah, that kind of subscribers, I'll probably have a lot of money as well. Zed said, cocking aid. Doesn't half sound like an advertisement for a porn mag. Don't say boost. I could shoot me bolt in 1 second. Oh, fuck's sake. I like that one, Reese, because as I was reading it out, I thought, yeah, I pretty much could as well, I bet. Dan said, the thing is, I'm planning on making a homemade crossbow out of my old recurve bow. Ah, nice one. Yeah, that'd be good. That's well worth doing that kind of thing. Archetype said, since we're talking prices and costs. That's all good, mate. Yeah, you can mention your stuff. Yeah, I sell these broadhead bolts, as I say, £3.50 each. If you want to buy anything like that, it'll cost you at least £7 each. The crossbow quivers are £12.50 each with 6 bolts. Slings will be a £5, I reckon. I say a £5. I can't guarantee that, but it won't be much more than that. I'm perfectly happy selling them. Pretty sure that whole roll cost me £5. It was £6 something, and I think I can make 5 out of it. Bayonets are £20 because there's a bit more work in them. Dan said, do you sell the leather stamps? Like what, Dan? What do you mean leather stamps? I'm not sure what you mean there, mate. Fraser, I just realised you have ACAB across your knuckles. I had that at least 21 years. What else do I sell? But that's crossbow accessories. Some, yeah. Quivers, bayonets, broadheads. Archetype said, I think a lot of people are getting into making. A single mum I know on Facebook started this game. Yeah, well, that's it. Well, for me, this is the perfect place for me to advertise my things. I'm advertising it to people who want my stuff, and yeah, and also know that it helps me out a lot. Yeah, because pretty much selling that stuff and getting sort of donations, that's pretty much my only income. Talking of donations, now actually there's been a couple tonight. If anyone ever did want to donate to this channel, because this is my job and I don't get paid because I've been demonetized. So the only money I ever see through YouTube are donations, Patreon, donations and Patreon, and people buying stuff off me. Oh, and I've been lucky enough to get sent some torches, which I usually sell afterwards. I'll show you one of them in a minute. I've got some pretty good torches coming, here at the minute. So yeah, so the donations, you go to coffee.com. The link's been put on in the chat, or it's in the description at the top, and you can pay with PayPal, and you don't have to even sign up. You just pay basically. Go straight into my PayPal. Coffee don't take a fee, but you PayPal do. PayPal, a bit of, they're a bit like that. Coffee.com actually don't take a fucking fee. How they even, I think they go, the way they make business is you get a gold membership if you want to, and then you have to pay to get some extra features. So I got sent this recently. A review will be coming up on this. So it's a little like tactical pen sort of thing. Dumble Salbers, I need a good pistol torch for my blank firing P8. I've just stuck a red dot on it for now. Well, keep an eye on my videos, Riggs. And if you see anything on there you like the look of, and any of this to you, like if anyone ever sees any torches on my channel you like the look of, ask me if I'll sell it. 90% of the time I will sell it. Right, so I got this. So it's like a little pen. That's a glass breaker. You turn that round. That's a pen. That's a magnet. And it's got a light on it. Turn it on there. And it's got different brightnesses as well. This is one of the weirdest things. I don't know why it's got this though. Simon, thank you for supporting, mate. Yeah, I don't know why it's got them blue. You can imitate the police, I suppose. I don't know. Don't know. Why do you need blue and red flashing lights? Thank you, Simon, who just donated. I massively appreciate that because it generally does really help. Archetypes, if people don't make stuff, nothing gets made. Where do you think all the stuff comes from? Exactly. Elon Musk not accurate. But yeah, that's it. Wolf said, did anyone see the shooting video from Pennsylvania over snow shoveling? Well, like something off Fear Thy Neighbour. I've not seen that. I'll have to look that up later, mate. Dan said, I know this sounds stupid, but would you ever sell your DX? Technically, Dan, I can't even if I want to. If I wanted to legally sell any of my DX, I have to pay about £120 per gun to get them deactivated to current standards, then I could sell them. I'm actually not allowed to legally sell them or even give them away. Yeah. It's weird, ain't it? Tactical, that weird, like, yeah. I don't know what you need the blue and the red flashing for. I'll for playing music trailers, maybe. Good little light though, because it also comes out like this. Look, where is it? There. So you can have the light vertically out like that, or you can have it like that, and then if you had to, what the fuck did you turn it on? I can never remember how to turn it on. Oh, hang on. Right, there you go. You have to. You can. So if you wanted to. If you needed to write at night, yeah. It's quite a weird little thing, but yeah, got sent for free, so. Freddie said, could you just sell them to a gunsmith? I'm not sure, Freddie. I don't know. Now, if ever there was an option, that sounds like that could be it. But as far as I know, no. I'm not allowed. But that might be an option. Mo money or no money, Slingshot? Archetype said you could tape a pencil in that and call it deactivated. Dan said blue and red, university considered emergency, so people rushed out. Good idea. Well, I'll be honest with you, I did think it was that because it does automatically bring that to mind, as you say. Great for drunk live streams, disco night, fuck's sake. Well, right, mate, are you? And he said, do you have any O lights at the minute, Mike? The only O light I've got, and thanks for the donation if that was you, Will. The only O light I've got at the minute is that great big one, about that long. Oh, God, I can't remember what it's called. It's worth about 200 quid, I think. And it's like their big rifle gun light with the different lenses. How many knives do I own? I haven't got a fucking clue. More than 200 easily. Alright, he's gone again. Don't forget to like the stream while you're on, everyone. Although saying that, Will, I have got hold of Olight recently. I'll read you out their email if you want. Yeah, hang on, Will. I'll get back to you in a second. Dan said, I've also been trying to get Rambo Survivor knife for ages, but good quality ones are dead expensive. Yeah, they are. If you want a proper one, it's a lot of money. Right. But yeah, Will, good news. I will probably be getting whatever the newest, whatever Olight bring out soon. I should be getting at least one of them. Olight are normally good though. When they're sending you stuff, they'll send you quite a few. So at the minute, I've got Brynite, Vastfire, Wooburn. Yeah, and Olight have said to me, when their new stuff comes out, they'll send me something. I don't know what's coming out. Phone's fucking frozen blue like usual. Olight, Dan, is I need a knife company. It's a torch company, mate. Olight make. Right, hang on. This is Olight. That's an Olight gun light. Yeah, Olight are good, aren't they? But I've got that on my that's on there. On that, sorry. Will said, hit me up if you want to sell it after you reviewed it, mate. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, keep an eye out, Will. And if you see it, it's definitely yours, mate. Sorry, I'm just looking at my phone. But I've got quite a few available at the minute. What's this one? Oh, this is this one I did recently, wasn't it? That's the what one was this? Oh, the Brynite. So this one I would sell. Brynite PT80 Oathkeeper. Right, I need to put this back in here. Rex said, have you done any updates for your bug out bag? No, not for a while, mate. I've not actually done anything with my bug out bags. I'll probably soon have about 4 Brynite torches to sell. So I've also got, there's that one. I've also got that. As I say, they send me these things to review and keep. There's only so many torches a person needs. Right, I've got 7 messages on. Oh, that's good. That's just the donations. Yeah, I was wondering why I had 7 emails. Flick sticks, probably illegal, Dan. Right, where's this message I had from Olight? So Vastfire. Who was Cindy from? That was Rosie. So Rosie from Olight said, sorry for the late reply. That's great. You'd like to work with us. We may need to finish and release a review video of our new product. Put our affiliate link in. But yeah, they didn't actually tell me what they were going to send me, but I'm getting some kind of Olight coming. So that said he's going to dye his hair black. What made you say that? Oh, that's because I've just ordered my Witcher wig. Dan said, oh, that's that crossed off my list then. What was that, Dan? Oh, flick stick. I can't. Well, what do you mean by flick stick? Is it like the one where it shoots out? I can't say definitely, Dan. Don't hold me to that. But I think you might have to give me a bit more details. But the problem is something, you put it this way, I think you have to be very careful now. Since the government banned certain things, right? So since they banned knuckle dusters outright, the police are now doing people for anything that's got a fucking ring on it, saying that karambits are illegal. They're not, saying it's a knuckle duster. So I suspect if you had any kind of stick that could shoot out, they'd say that's an extendable baton. So yeah, if it's I would be very, very careful with anything like that now. Even if it was technically legal, trying to get that kind of stuff into this country. Because the other thing they're doing is they come and knock on your door and try and pressure you into giving all your other legal stuff up, telling you that it's a crime when it's not. Slingshot said, "Are you going to make a set of throwing axes? If I ever get the stuff to make one, yeah. Rex said, the O-Light Marauder is enough to light up a football pitch. Just look at that one. Fuck me, yeah. Yeah, they've never offered me any of them big ones yet. I'll tell you the one I had. I'm going to look at some pictures and I'll tell you which one it was. The Javelot Pro. That's what I had. Yeah, the Javelot Pro. The Javelot Pro kit. The whole lot of it was worth about 200 quid, I think, or more. I've still got the Javelot Pro under my sofa there. Oh, shit. Yeah, the Javelot Pro. Yeah, it's about 160 quid at the minute. Right back. Taryn said, would I get in trouble for carrying a mag light around? No, you can carry a mag light around. It's just a torch. Just don't ever make the mistake of saying it's for self-defense, because it's not. A torch is just a torch. It's just a torch. It's just a torch. Don't ever say anything's for self-defense. If you do, that automatically makes it a weapon in the eyes of the police. So carry a torch, carry a mag light. It's just to light your way so you can see where you're going. Say nothing more than that. But I know people who carry mag lights. I've carried a mag light. Windfire is good. Never had any of their stuff, Freddie. Jake said, so how long are centimetres is a redback with the stock extension? You'd have to ask Wolf's Head that. Wolf's Head, how long is the redback with the stock extension on it, mate? Tombstone, you're right. He said UK law uses aim. Anything that's adapted, intended, or modified can be a weapon. Just oh yeah, that's it. That's it. Endless Nameless, right, mate? He said, I've not been on here for a long time, but I remember when you had around 500 subs. Ah, nice one. You've not been on that long. Bloody hell. I remember you, mate. I remember you. Ah, good. That's good to have the old lot on here. Dad said, I was always crap at throwing knives, but I was okay at throwing axes. I find they come up out the throat much easier. Fuck's sake. For some reason. J Ma, she said, never show intent of using it for defense. There you go. Well, that's it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Dan said, in terms of maglight, I watched a video of a guy driving around. He was pulled over for an overpayment and he refused to leave his car. So they called back, battered him, and broke his shin. Yeah, fucked, didn't it, really? I'm not saying that's an acceptable thing to happen to anyone, but a lot of stuff that happens could be avoided. Now, I'm not saying the police have any right ever to hurt someone if they're just refusing to get out of a car, but a lot of these things, I'm not saying this in the case of that, but just some things I've seen, had the people just given their name, because yeah, you're innocent, yeah, you don't have to, but the more you resist, the more you don't say your name, the more you're sort of giving the police a chance to drag you out your car, chuck you on the floor, kneel on your head, Whereas if you just got out of the car and just said, yeah, my name's blah, 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 which you don't actually have to do, the whole thing would be done. You get back in the car and fuck off. Yeah, not saying that that's, yeah. I don't think, police have no right to hurt anyone if you're not doing anything. Don't really even have the right to even stop you, do they, if you haven't really done anything? I don't know. But you know what I mean, though? The more you resist, even though you're allowed to, it brings these things on a lot. Yeah, you have the right to remain silent, but the more you refuse to tell them your name, the more suspicious it looks. And they will drag you out of the car, as I say, chuck you on the floor, kneel on your fucking head, neck, whatever. Take you down to the police station, and you haven't done a fucking thing. But as I say, I'm not saying that that's an acceptable thing to do, but sometimes there's ways of avoiding these things before they escalate to these degrees. Lord Flatter at AIM ruins my plans of drilling and eruditing my leftover bolt field tips into my cold steel shorty bat. Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it? That's what they found the maglock after breaking his shin. All right. Freddie said, I'm going to be off. Are you on tomorrow? Yes, mate. But yeah, as I said, I know nothing about this story, so I don't really know what's going on. I'm just saying out of my experience from other things. But yeah, I have no idea what happened. Arkadub, the only way fight the law is openly and loudly in a court of public opinion. There you go, Arkadub. That's it. But it was crippled, was he? Slim, tie right, mate. Slim, was that you who ordered something off me recently? Because if it was, it's on the way, or you may have already got it. I don't know. John Page, right, mate? Did everyone like the stream, by the way? It's 33 people on, 23 likes. Kush said, Mr. Collector, my selector. Right, mate. Nice one. Dan said, but not all the police are bad. It's just very few that gives the police a bad reputation. Exactly. Slim said, I got that a couple of days ago. Both excellent. Nice one, Slim. Nice one, mate. Good to hear you got it. Solo Drifting said, yo, bro, do me a favour and look up TAC 1 machete. You need to order one. All right, I'll look that up, mate. Hang on. Oh, I've not actually seen that. Yeah, very interesting. Is it the Wolfer one? Is it the Mac TAC 1 machete? And it's sort of got the sort of goes like that. Yeah, if that's the one, that's quite nice. Tactical, the crime bodge took it to the court and got a cop jailed. He's nuts, but he did a good job on this one. Jay Dryden said, any new Adam mods? No, not yet. I've barely shot it yet, but I will eventually, mate. Slim Time said, one thing is with the aluminium bolts. I have a quite tight fit in the quiver. Is there any way to loosen it up a little bit? You can take the O-rings off. The O-rings are there to tighten it up for the smaller stuff. So the things you can do, take the O-rings off. That should loosen it off a bit. Or the other thing is put a bit of the lube, the wax you put on your rail, rub that on the bolts and put that in a couple of times. And that'll make it a bit easier then. If not, I'll try and sort another way out for you. Tap said, we all have a tight fitting quiver, don't we, lads? He's on about his machete. So just got mine through the door today, took it to the woods, and absolutely raped a tree. Nice. But that's what I do, Slim. The O-rings are on there so that the smaller, thinner bolts can be held in. You could take them off, or put a bit of what I've done with some of mine, put a bit of the wax on and slide, or just on the edges, on the edges of here. Look, are you still on, Slim? I'll show you. So get a bit of this stuff, take the O-rings off, so it's like that. Yeah, and get a bit of the wax sort of in there. Because this is like a you know, that's a sort of lubricating wax anyway, and that should help them then. Maybe get a bit on the bottoms as well, and that should help them slide in and out a bit. I ain't got no full size ones, but yeah. Or you can put it on the end of the bolt and then sort of get that in a bit. It won't affect it. It'll probably help them shoot better anyway. See this one's very loose. But these aren't the standard bolts I use. Couldn't use them ones. Dumble Sabu said, had a Mac Tac machete, paid 45 quid for it. Gave it to my mate in Canada as he sent me a big lump of the wooden bridge from the First Blood movie. A nice one, which was dismantled a few years back. That should help, Slim. If you have a big problem with it, let me know and I'll see if I can swap it. Dan said, with my crossbow, I dry fire a few times to make it easier. With my crossbow, I dry fire a few times to make it cock easier. I don't know if that's a good idea, Dan. Peter said, a bit of lube helps to slide it in and out. Exactly. That's what she said. Yeah. Sling's coming up soon. Solo Drifting said, Double Trouble, I said, 50 quid for mine. Loved it. You live in the UK. Go on my site, Draper's Airgun Centre. All rifle, blank shots, everything crossbows. Nice one. I find it loosens the string. Well, it probably would, but yeah, it's not recommended ever to dry fire crossbow down. Solo says she's got every kind of machete you would ever need. I'll go and have a look on there. I have heard of them. Yeah, Draper's. See you later, Dan. Take care, mate. See you on the next one. I'll be on tomorrow. Sober again. Oh, thank you, Bristol. Bristol just supported me. Cheers, mate. I think it has. Some people must be watching but not commenting because I don't think I've seen Bristol on all night. He's donated, and Will when he donated, he hadn't been on all night, but he must be watching. Yeah, good night, Dan. Hello, Nick. You right, mate? Ah, thank you, Bristol. That was very nice. Yeah, cheers, mate. Came up with your mount just then. And thank you, Tactical, as well. I did say that, didn't I? Definitely. Tactical, for fuck's sake, neighbours are off. 3:15 a.m. today. I was still awake from them. Yeah, fucking nightmare. Solo said, so if you're on tomorrow, geezer, I'll support the channel. Oh, thank you. I'll be on tomorrow, Solo. Thank you, mate. I'd appreciate that. Yeah. A lot of people don't know I don't actually get any income from YouTube, and it's actually my job, really. So it massively does make a difference. Yeah, 4 donations tonight. Start good in it. Thank you for sharing the links because you might have inspired that one. And Zed and everyone else is doing them tonight. By the way, anyone can do those. Anyone can trigger the Nightbot. It's just if it's been put on, you can only put it on again 10 minutes later, like a certain one. Simon, you all right, mate? And he said, good to see you again. Dropped in a bit late. Picked up on the lawful weapon bit. We are a weapon with nothing in our hands, and that is the base they work from. Granny with a camo brolly. Oh, exactly. That's a Stug. Change your name to exclamations. Much support. Bristol said you're welcome, Mike. I was like, thank you, Bristol. Yeah, exclamation mark porn doesn't work. I could put that on, and it can't have a link to Pornhub if you want, or my OnlyFans. Do you want me to link to that? Fuck's sake. Which doesn't really exist. Nice one, Slim. I might have to start putting that on like the information for people so they know that, because truthfully, the bayonets I've made recently are a little tighter than normal. So I really must tell people that. Yeah, if you do because the problem is they have to be a certain tightness. Sorry, I'm laughing because otherwise they won't fit all the bolts. What will happen is the thin ones will fall out. Yeah, so they have to be sort of a specific tightness to be able to fit all different types of bolts. But it does make them a little bit tight with the aluminium ones. Dirty bath. Yeah, it's dirty bath water if you want it. I could sell that. I'll sell you it by the bottle. You can have 500 ml of it. Don't be skimping on the bath water, mate. It'll be brown. I'll do you after I've done a whole day in the shed. Simtar said the rail lube seemed to have done the trick. Nice one, mate. But yeah, that's what I do. I've noticed when mine are a little bit tight because I think this is a little. These are a little bit tight on here. Because the problem is they're all different bloody sizes. Yeah, these are quite tight. But yeah, a little bit actually. Yeah, actually that one's all right. Yeah, a little bit of rail lube seems to make a difference. But as we said, it's good to have them tight. Don't want to lose bolts. Solar says, same, bro. I'm going to start my own channel. I'm doing knife reviews and getting some of them realistic. I didn't see what you were saying, but yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah, definitely. If you do, anyone on here, if you ever do a channel that you think I'd be interested, let me know. But it's probably better to let me know on a normal video because I can't click your names on here. Plus, I'm live streaming anyway. Coach, I saw the local bike opened an OnlyFans. Cheek of it. That did she? Nice. Solo Drifting said, how much are your knives and are they sharp? Yeah, mine are sharp. Go and watch my videos of me cutting things up with that sword. I made that sword. That cuts a milk jug lovely. How much are my knives? No, some of them are homemade, some of them bought. I'll be honest, I don't really spend more than I don't think I've ever spent more than 70 quid on a knife though. There we go, I spent 50 quid on a knife. Tacticals, I was shocked. It shocked me when you told me about Bell selling that. Yeah, mad, isn't it, that old bird? Yeah, some bird selling fucking dirty bathwater. Snug said petition for there to be WeaponCollector playing cards. What would be on it though? Knuckle Dusters? Knuckle Dusters on each page? And I suppose what would King of the Knuckle Dusters be? Ace of Spades? Archetype says, so I'm always thinking of ways to piss off the law. I've been talking with my brother about an idea that involves embarrassing the Environmental Protection Agency and coastal defence drones. Fuck's sake. Peter said, I'd so buy WeaponCollector playing cards. If I could do that, I would do it tomorrow. The only thing is, Teespring only does certain things. Well, it'd be my stuff, Jay. It'd be my knuckle dusters because I've got more than 50 designs. So it'd be my own knuckle duster designs. Tap said, Bagsy being the Joker. Nylon, right, mate? Jay, check out my Instagram if you want to see some of them. I don't have them now. Because they're illegal to own now. I've had to get rid of them all. But yeah, I did have loads at one point. Yeah, getting on for 200 probably at one point. Dumble Sabu said, WeaponCollector throw-in playing cards. I think they're still legal. Don't know. Snug said, there has to be a site somewhere. Oh, you're right. There probably is a site. Yeah, of course. Yeah, actually, yeah, there would be a site, wouldn't there? Someone messaged me somewhere off of here, and I'll look tonight. See if it's cheap. Simon, exactly, Simon. He said, Archetype, steady on. I fought the law and the law won. Jason, I've seen that, mate. Any news on the Assassin's Creed situation? I've not really looked into it, in all honesty, because I suspect they'll just say nothing. I don't think they'll even reply to me. But I might, when I do a video with the rest of the other 4 designs, I might give whoever it is, was it Ubisoft or whatever, a tweet and see what they say. But at the minute, I ain't gonna bother. But I will do. Nice one, Jay. I follow you, you follow me. Yeah, nice one. Oh, British Brass, is that you? Nice. Yeah. I've definitely got over 50 new designs I could put on playing cards of my own stuff. But if they was just going to be knuckle dusters, yeah, BC 41 would do for Ace of Spades, wouldn't it? Anybody got any plans for tomorrow? What am I going to do tomorrow? Might watch a couple of films. I'll stream in the evening. Might put a video on at some point. Oh, ACAB could be Ace of Spades. Yeah, and I've actually got an ACAB knuckle duster. Kush. Might watch a couple of films. I might put a video on tomorrow, but I don't know what. I've got some more footage filmed to do with the crossbow when I was doing those other tests. So I might just put that on. I don't know. Are you sinking a few tinnies, are you, Tactical? I'm staying sober for once. Save it for the week after, maybe. No, yeah, Nylon said I've been watching a bunch of Korean and Japanese horror and detective shows. Nice one. Do you know what? I am quite tempted to watch. I've got a collection of Korean and Japanese horror up there. And I am getting, after watching Sputnik, because it was subtitled, I did get the urge to look out another load of like foreign horrors. Because I'll be honest, there must be thousands and thousands of foreign films you don't hear of that are really good. There must be. It must be because, not all fucking, most countries aren't fucking English or English speaking. Well, quite a lot are. Most of it's their second language. But you know what I mean? There must be plenty in other languages that you never hear of. But I like the old J horror and the K horror. Tactical said, not added any since the last stream. I'm clamming. Zed says, Mike sells his own design playing cards. Do not play poker with him. Yeah, it may have secret marks on the back. What do I have up there? So I've got Itchy the Killer. So I'll name all of the foreign ones. So I've got Itchy the Killer, Shogun Assassin, Pulse, Battle Royale 1 and 2, Story of Ricky, Bullet in the Head, Versus, Bangkok Haunted, Old Boy, The Eye, Hard Boiled, Infection or Infected, Premonition, Lady Vengeance, and I think that's it. But I've seen more than that. That's just what I've got. Nice one, Stag. Yeah, let me know, and I'll Yeah, I've got Old Boy. Yeah, Old Boy's good. Yeah, Battle Royale. Yeah. And I got a couple of mangas up there and other stuff. I got Vampire Hunter D, Akira, Yorotsuka Doji, Ghost in the Shell. What was the other one? Golgo 13, The Professional. Could you hear my stomach going? Yeah, I'll be honest, the way I'm sat, my stomach's closer than my mouth. So. Yeah, Peter, I wouldn't mind watching some more Russian sci-fi, actually. Have you ever seen... I've never seen the original. What's that? You ever seen Solaris with George Clooney? Right, Solaris is originally a Russian sci-fi, but I've never seen the original. Yeah, Solaris. Is it Solaris with George Clooney? That's good, actually. The remake of that's quite good, but I think the original is supposed to be even better. That's the only other Russian sci-fi I know, though, Nylon. Or maybe I know a Russian fantasy film called Day Watch and Night Watch, but they never made the third one. It was supposed to be a trilogy, and they never fucking finished it. Yeah, Old Boy's great. Zed said, you have some itchy movies. Take it you don't have Itchy Minge then. No, I ain't got that one, Zed. Archetypes and I would never admit to owning your Sakadoji. Well, I have. Luckily. I'll be honest, Archetype, I think only people who know wouldn't admit it. You want me to get it down? I got it on DVD and everything. Yeah, Baywatch. I don't know what the third one's supposed to be called. What would it be called? Twilight Watch, possibly. I don't know. Yeah, I've got your Sakadoji on DVD, and I've also got your Sakadoji 1 and 2. So it's Legend of the Demon Womb, Legend of the Overfiend, and Legend of the Demon Womb. I've got both of them two on VHS, but I've only got the first one on DVD. And if you know about your Sakadoji, then you know. But if you don't, you don't. Go and have a look it up. That's actually not Nylon, Archetype. They're actually good films, though, aren't they? Not Sakadoji. Yeah. Archetypes. I know some girls who like Human Centipede series. I've no idea. Peter had not seen the original Solaris. Night and Day Watch films came up as recommendations on Amazon. They might check them out. Oh, nice one. Yeah, when they came out, Peter, they was really, really highly rated. Night Watch and Day Watch, and they was supposed to be like at the time they was massive. They're probably some of the biggest Russian films out there. They're fantasies. They're like sci-fi fantasy sort of thing. But something went wrong in it, and they never made the last one. But they're still worth watching there. Niall said, "Holy smokes! I watched the worst anime of all time, Twinkle Nora Rock Me. Never heard of it." Fraser said, "I've seen all the anime and hentai. they're all great." Exactly, mate. Exactly. Yeah. I'm tempted to get my Yorotsuki Doji down, but I might just leave it. Trying to think what video I was going to do tomorrow. Oh, the crossbow. I may not do that one. And then Sunday will be a video for Simon's bolts that he's selling. He's selling these, not for the Cobra though. So these aren't the ones that weren't shooting in the Cobra. These are his own ones that they just look the same. But if you look, they're not, because these have got a brass end on them. Anyway, he's selling these for the Tomcat 2s when you've taken the anti-dry fire out. You can put broadheads on them, and he's going to do some long ones, so you can put the triple-bladed broadheads on as well if you want. Archetypes, I only saw the first a long time ago. You got to see what the fuss is about. Well, that's it. Yeah, I agree. I can't remember how I saw that, how I got out of that, and how I even knew about it. How the hell did we find out about your Doji? The second one's quite good, but it's not as good as the first one. But they are actually good films. I think they are good films. It's just they involve quite graphic tentacle demon sex. Simon said, tomorrow, when I get a chance, I'll be freeing up an old compressor. I need to have that handy tool for clearing lines, bit of spraying. Oh, sure, mate. Peter, I think there's been a remake of Old Boy. Yeah, I've heard that. It's got Josh Brolin in it. It's one of them films. Old Boy does not need remaking, and it doesn't need remaking in like English language. It was perfectly good how it is. I don't know why they do that. And I think it may be like a pretty much scene for scene remake, so it's pointless. But honestly, I like how it's tentacle sex and not presumable tentacle rape. Well, there you go. Yeah, maybe it's that, but I don't know. Actually, it probably is that, but yeah. Yeah, thinking about it. As I say, if you've seen it, you've seen it. If not, just let it go over your heads. So what else have I watched recently? Let me look on my... I watched Relic. Was it Relic? Let me look on my hard drive quickly. I'll tell you what I've seen recently. Oh, it was Relic. Yeah, Relic. That was really good. Saint Maud, excellent. What else did I watch recently? Sure, I watched more than that. Yeah, Sputnik. That was really good. That was. Archetype said the intellectual guy Jonathan Clements mentioned it on TV one time, along with Tetsuo the Iron Man. Well, I know about that Tetsuo the Iron Man, I've like looked at stills of it. I've never got to see that one yet. That one's quite old, isn't it? But looks really good. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to see the pile of fucking films I've got to watch? This is all the stuff I've bought and not watched yet. Put them up there so I actually see the fucking things. I might watch them. Oh, there was one wrong, actually. This is what I'm... Who's ever seen this? Oh, you saw... Was it the new Relic? What was it? Was it the Relic film with the Australian one with the woman, the old woman living in the house on her own, or was it? Because I know there's probably quite a few films called Relic. Was it that one, Zed? I've been watching this. Now, if you've never seen this is worth a watch. It's quite old. Human Remains. And it's Rob Brydon and Julia Davis doing different characters, like partners, basically couples. But all the couples have some fucked up, some fucked up thing to it. I'll give you a little bit of a spoiler for the first one. So there's this posh couple here who are married, and he married her after her first love drowned. Right? She doesn't really love him. In fact, hates him so much that she pretends to have an illness called, I think it's called vagimus, where she pretends that her vagina is so tight that they can't have sex. And he's obviously constantly wanting to shag her because he's his wife. Yeah, great fucking thing, Human Remains. All of the people in it are all of the characters are all really fucked up partnerships. Peter said, imagine what a Hollywood remake of Sputnik would be like. Yeah, it's completely spoiled it, I reckon. Don said, BBC stamp is good enough for me. I enjoyed Midsummer Murders. Check out Human Remains. You'll love it. It's quite dark. Not massively dark, but dark enough that, yeah, there's some proper dark humour in there. Karma, right, mate? He said, have you got any bayonets? As I would like a couple of my Redback and Tomcat. At the minute, Karma, I'm about a month behind. So you may have to wait a little bit, but I have got some. But they've all been ordered basically. But give me about a month, and I should have some more ready. I've already bought like stuff to make more. So that's the piece of metal to make the blades from. So I've got all the bits to make more. It's just making them. There's no point in asking if you've seen Elite yet. Then no, exactly. Yeah, that's just a pile of DVDs. I've probably got about 50 on my hard drive as well, Zed. I'll get round to it eventually. Archetype said, none of these are my cup of tea, but I'm not squeamish. Well, there you go. Zed said, the Relic film I saw was set in a museum. Not the same thing then. Yeah, not the same thing, Zed. Lewis said, it's good, mate. I was testing out those AliExpress bolts again by adjusting them to what I thought would make them shoot, and they still don't. In fact, I cocked that earlier. When I looked, the bolt was actually on top of the string. So that definitely would have, yeah. I would not risk using them AliExpress bolts. Fuck that shit. Very dodgy. You're right, Lewis, by the way. Yeah, Karma, I'll 100% sort. And if you emailed me and I ain't got back to you, just keep waiting. I will get back to you. It's worth emailing me if you want and getting on the list. Yeah, Relic, Zed. Yeah, not the Relic. It's new as well, a couple of years old. Yeah, I got a fucking part. But yeah, this is well worth watching. Very dark humor. I'll read you the back of it. It says, "What is an ordinary couple? Here, as 6 relationships are put under the microscope of the camera, the universal themes of sex, power, illness, and perversion and hair loss are dramatically revealed." But each of the couples has some really weird, fucked up thing about them. Like the first one, yeah, she pretends she can't fucking stand him, and yeah, they're married. These two, he only goes out with her because the girl he was going to go out with dumped him, so he picks like the next thing he can control. I don't want to spoil it. It's really worth watching them. Yeah, it's proper dark humor. Not the darkest thing I've ever seen. You want to see the darkest humor I've ever seen? You want to watch Jam, which Jim M recommended recently, which I've seen loads of times. But after Jim recommended it again, Chris Morris's Jam, and it used to be Blue Jam, didn't it, on the radio? I've bought it on DVD because the DVD is supposed to have loads of really weird extras on it. Lord Flash said, "Mike, what's your opinion on the idea of putting a hinge into the outer cocking arm so it acts more pump action than lever?" I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Do you know what, Lord Flash? That's the first I've heard about. Yeah. Have you seen anyone do that? Does it work? Dad said, "Have you ever watched Personal Services?" No. Let me look that up. I'm pretty sure I haven't, though. No. I have seen that, actually. Yes, I didn't know that's what that was called. I have seen that. Yeah, because I only recognised it by the images. Yeah. Funny thing is, I have seen that, but I don't think I've seen it all, and I've never seen it like properly as an adult, if that makes sense. It must have been on the telly and I've seen bits of it. Peter, that's the exact one that always comes to my mind. Yeah, Peter's a Jam. Oh my god, the dead baby plumber thing. Yes. That's very dark humor in it, but very funny. Jam is fucking hilariously funny, brilliant, but it's so fucking dark. Yeah, probably some of the darkest comedy you can get. Oh, it's your idea, is it, Lord Flash? Oh, do you mean would it work then? I don't know. I was trying to think in the top of my head. I don't know how you do it. You might have to send me a picture of where you reckon, and I'll see if I can work out what you mean. I think I might know what you mean. I'm not sure. So it sort of comes down like that almost. Not sure. You'd have to send me a picture of what you reckon you mean. Yeah, shit your leg off. Fuck's sake. The bit that I don't know why it always makes me laugh. There's a bit when the doctor, I don't know if it's on the radio show or the TV show, when the doctor says, when the bloke comes in and he just says to him, "Spread your glutes." And I don't know why that always makes me laugh. I've never heard anyone else say that. Fuck's sake. Yeah, spread your glutes, which should obviously mean, part your ass cheeks. Oh, God, I don't know. Just always makes me laugh at. Lap bricks, right, mate? How are you, Carter? You all right? Yeah, spread your glutes. I don't know. That's from Jam. I know that's definitely in Blue Jam. I don't know if it's in Jam. The other sketch I like is the missing kid. There's the parents in the house, and they're discussing that their little 5-year-old hasn't come home, and they're so relaxed about it. Oh, he might turn up later, sort of thing. And then 4 days later, they realise he hasn't come home. But they're still sort of just don't ringing people up. No, have you seen? His name might be Freddie. Have you seen Freddie? No. Oh, all right. He might turn up later then. And it turns out he's, in their words, buggered him a lot and then killed him or something like that. Yeah, it's so fucking dark and fucked up. It's mad. Jam is. John said, don't know if my internet is crap tonight, but you're not as clear as normal. Picture is low resolution. No, same camera, John. So yeah, you might just have it really low resolution accent because of the internet. Yeah. No, I said, there's a t-shirt. Spread your glutes. No, I could do that. Lapbrick said, I've been good, thanks. Got a lot of snow the other day. How are you doing? I'm good, Carter. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Yeah, everything's going well. I've managed to put my monitor in my shed, so I can go in the shed now and see my CCTV. Actually, I lost it when you shit your leg off and you can hear it on the floor. Fuck's sake. What other ones is there from Jam? So I know that's in Jam, obviously, isn't it? I can't remember. But yeah, Jam is amazing to watch. Is that it? He'd been buggered 17 times and then strangled. Fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Yeah, Jam is so fucking dark, but great. No, not for streaming, Carter. Just so I can. The problem is my mum's a bit sort of ill, and she can't get to the door, which means I have to stay in a lot. To answer for parcels and all that kind of stuff. So it meant I had to stay in a lot. So now I've got the CCTV in my shed. So while I'm working, I can see if anyone's at the door. But I doubt Jam would get made these days. No, I don't think it would either. I doubt. Or it would get one series and then that would be it. No, it says, sounds like I got to watch Jam. Seems like I missed a cultural milestone. Definitely. It's on YouTube. If you look it up, it's actually on YouTube. No, it's all good, Carter. But yeah, that's what it is. Let me have a look and I'll show you the link to Jam on YouTube. Let me just get onto YouTube. I need to put Jam in on Google there. That's just going to come up with Jam in it. I think Four Lions. Is it Four Lions has the best version? I can't remember. Let me turn my speakers down. Let me just. It's on here anyway. Right, let me look on Four Lions. I think they actually have it on there. Because Four Lions is a Chris Morris thing as well. Just trying to find. It is on there though. It's just look up Jam Series 1, and eventually you'll find there's a playlist of it. Is it this one? It's got it all on there. But someone has got a playlist of all the episodes of Jam anyway. Right, this person has got all of the episodes of Jam. Yeah, definitely useful for me, it'll help me a lot. But yeah, there was only ever 6 episodes of Jam. But there's a radio show of it called Blue Jam. But yeah, Jam is probably some of the darkest comedy you ever see. That's it, Pete. Day to Day and Brass Eye, same bloke, yeah. Jam it was done by Chris Morris, who did the film Four Lions and other things, UK based, and it was Channel 4 original in the UK. Late 90s, I think. It was a radio show originally called Blue Jam, and then it was Jam afterwards when they'd done the TV series. send you a Wikipedia thing for it. Jam is a British experimental black comedy sketch show. But as I say, some of the sketches on there, yeah, consisted of unconnected series of disturbing and surreal sketches unfolding over an ambient soundtrack. But that was another thing actually. The music on Jam and Blue Jam was very good as well. Here's a Wikipedia for it. But the fucking it's on YouTube. If you look up Jam Series 1, you'll find it. Chris Morris. You know what? I've never actually seen Four Lions. When it came out, I had no interest in it. But a lot of Chris Morris's stuff. You ever seen Nathan Barley? That was quite good. The Brass Eye, that was excellent. Day to Day. Yeah, the Easter eggs on the DVD are fucking, they're supposed to be mad. It's just like some of it's what's some of the extras on the DVD? I can't remember that, but there's loads of weird ones. Undeleted scenes, which, when selected, advised the viewer to take the DVD back to the shop they bought it from and complain loudly and obnoxiously about the lack of undeleted scenes. Yeah. When attempting to change the audio setting to surround sound, the DVD provides the viewer a link to an MP3 file, no longer hosted, on the show's official site, and advises that it should be played from behind the viewer while watching the show. The file was a mono recording of wind, thumps, and distant artillery. Yeah, see, that's the extras for the DVD. That's why I bought the DVD, just to experience some of the weird shit on the extras. Yeah, the music was very good. I want it, Peter. I found some very good music listening to Jam or Blue Jam. Oh, Rubber Dinghy Rapid. That was your thing, RDR, was it? Nice. Yeah, I need to watch Four Lines. I've never ever got around to watching that. Yeah, check it out, Carter. As I say, it is on YouTube. So the episodes, Jam first one's called Chemotherapy Wig. Jam 2 is Astonishing Sod Ape. Jam 3 is Her. Jam 4 is Arrested for Copying Dogs. Jam 5 is Fuss, 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 Fuss. And Jam 6 is Born Dead Through Your Own Ass. That's the titles of the episodes. Do you want me to describe you a couple of the scenes that are in Jam episode 6? So some of the sketches in Jam episode 6 are: a woman tricks a man into raping her. Two parents believe their daughter is really a 45-year-old man trapped in a little girl's body. A couple have an extremely bizarre sexual encounter, and a doctor insists there is nothing wrong with wetting yourself. Episode 4 is: a doctor takes up phone sex to raise money for a young girl with cancer. Mr. Vampum's chin is a bit hot. A 6-year-old girl helps a man get rid of a dead body. And a couple whose baby was miscarried is given the gift of a small coffin by their neighbor. Yeah, very, very dark comedy. But really, as I say, it's really good. Tactical said, on Bad Company 2, as we used to put C4 on the quads and blow up the objectives. Got loads of bad rep for it. UK Exposed, right, mate? It's a bit off topic, but those bayonets are well made. You've got a lot of skill. How do I order some? Well, if you email me, I can sort you out. The only thing is, at the minute, I am massively behind by about a month. So feel free to order. Send me an email. The email's in the description, or one of the mods can put it on for me if they want. Just send me a message, but I may not reply straight away, just so you know. And yeah, maybe a month or more till I can actually get to you. But you can definitely have one, yeah. 20 quid. That's what you get. So you get the mounts, everything. Yeah. North Lassot had emailed you a rough sketch of the pivot in pump action type arm. All right, yes, I'll look forward to looking at that. We'll see what we can Do Lord Flash up. That Brick said, any idea when you'll do another scary story stream? If you lot, when does anybody know a good day I could do another one? Because I would love to do another one. It's just, do you reckon I should just do a random day for one? But I would like to do another scary story stream. Does people want to join in that again? Anyone got more stories? Archetype said, brass eye is like, is it any wonder people are afraid of technology? It shows a man running up to a woman with a big technology sign, shouting technology. That's it. Yeah. Brass eye is good. UK Explosion is a nice one. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, I've got to be honest with you. I'm quite behind. But yeah, I can sort you one out, 100%. Okay, you're rack, but if you put that anymore, you're going to end up getting. No, too late now. You're going to get timed out. Not even timed out. You can get blocked now. Lord Flash Art said, "I'll be getting another Valentine's video. This, well, good job you Cheers, Doug. Good job you reminded me. When is Valentine's Day? Because the problem is I never know when it is. So I've got about 2 weeks in it. No, I ain't even got 2 weeks. I thought it was Yes, I'll try and do a Valentine's Day video, definitely. Lord Flash Art, as long as I remember. Yeah, I don't mind doing them because you can make something a little bit different. I'm still not prepared to dress Zomba up as a woman yet, though, or me dress up as a woman. Only in credit, though, Tactical. He's earned 0.00001p credit into some of my merchandise. That's it. No cash involved. Yeah, credit into a quiver one day. Oh, well, he got blocked because he was spamming the chat. If he wasn't spamming the chat, he could have stayed on. So he was just writing the same thing constantly. So in about 10 comments, he wrote the same thing and just kept spamming it. Otherwise, he could have stayed on. I was just about to say to him, "Don't keep writing it," but it was obviously deliberate anyway. Start to 50% off of all donations tonight. Not of. He asked us to read his name 10 times. And unlucky for him, he didn't get it read out once because of that. Or did I read it out once? Pers, yeah, you're right, mate. How are you? I got your message about the cards. And funny thing is, someone mentioned tonight about doing some weapon collector cards. So maybe we'll have some weapon collector cards for sale soon. Jed said, here's an idea. Why not get everyone to write a fictional ghost horror story? And you can read them out. I'd be up for that. Because I like that kind of stuff, actually. Or they can read them out themselves. You know, I'll do what I did last time. If people want me to read them out, I'll read them out. Or they can do it themselves. Don't do these Beetlejuice. I just wondered what a good day would be. Because Halloween was good because it was Halloween. But yeah, I could do it just any day, couldn't I? Yeah, there may be some weapon collector cards coming up soon, Persia. He said, just passed out on the couch waiting on the live stream. Yeah, sober one for me tonight. I got pissed last week, so I ought to have a week off. That was only because there was a load of booze about, so I was glad to get rid of it. Sometimes I need to get the booze out the house by drinking it. It is a bit of a nightmare if you do get urges and it's there. Stug said, I sent a link on Twitter to the site that makes custom cards. I'm gonna I'll check it out as soon as I finish this, mate. Archetypes, do you have any rules for playing these cards? Because I could offer some. Well, it was Peugeot's idea. I think it was more so that we could do when there's loads of us on, you would draw a card, and whoever had the highest card, I think he said, would get to have they'd be the one talking. Because otherwise, it was 6 of us talking, no one could fucking hear each other. Jamie, you're right, mate. He said, what's the most musical fish in the sea? A piano tuner. Fuck's sake. Lord Flashheart said, playing cards, pictures of all your different builds and products. Good idea. I had initially said knuckle dusters, but yeah, maybe a bit of both. Yeah. Yeah, I could get a bit of advertisement going then as well. Nice one. Good idea. Oh, because I have simple rules like 3 bullet points. He did. These wouldn't work for a live stream. Stark said you can even customize the box on the site I found. Nice one. Jamie said the wife says hello. Well, hello, Jamie's wife. Hello, Mrs. Ross. How are you? Hope you're having a good evening. I would say if you've been down the pub, but not many people are at the minute, are they? Tactical said, what smells of fish, tastes like fish, but isn't fish? Prawn cocktail skips, you filthy-minded bastards. Lord Flashshot said, coasters, I'd have a set. Well, funny thing is, you can get these. I've had my bottle of water in it. These are empty. These are sort of empty coasters. So you can put your own picture in. I could probably do them. Ted said, how's your ear doing tonight? It's all right, actually. Yeah, I don't know if I've been I haven't noticeably been doing it. But yeah, it's all right at the minute. Yeah, no pain or anything. Cheers for asking. Peter said, what is a pub? Berger said, yeah, the highest card asks a question and picks the topic of discussion. I think that's a good idea. But as you said, we could use anyone can get a pack of cards for that. But I might just make my own just for the sake of it. I'll see the price first. Archetypes, I will describe the rules in a comment later for your consideration. Yeah, that'd be easier. Raw Flash, that was a sex size of the potato men during the jam sandwiches. That said, my rubbish bin's been out more than me this past year. Same here, mate. Same here. And that's actually the fucking truth. Yep. It's actually the truth. Not saying yours then, but it literally is. My bin definitely has been out more than me as well. Stood here with a great bit of steel in me and cold steel. Berger said, took my wife out last week. I've never seen Sex Size of the Potato Man. That is Johnny Vegas and Mackenzie Crook, isn't it? Something I would watch. I never have, though. I know it was massively panned, though, wasn't it? Massively. Berger said, took my wife out last week. One punch. Fucking great shot. Fuck's sake. Zed said, I see they're bringing out lemon-scented panties. Seems logical, to be honest. Lemon does go well with fish. Fuck's sake. Jamie said he was watching with his missus. Look at this example you lot bring on. Actually, there haven't been no women on tonight, has there? No wonder the topic's gone to bloody your hot sucker fucking dozy, and now we're doing terrible fucking fish jokes. Need a bit of female input here. That was so to start our sauce, but I still don't want that either. So I don't think we've had any women on tonight, have we? I know we do occasionally. Must be one of them nights. By the way, I'll stay on till about 12 tonight, and then I have to go off. Peter said, my girlfriend came around last night. Soon knocked her out again. Jamie said, I got the wife a new bag and belt set for Valentine's Day. She'll be able to use the Hoover again soon. For fuck's sake. You're not on your fucking jokes. Here you go. Hopefully I press the right one. Never stops that. Persia said, whatever happened to Nell? You know what? I don't know what happened to her on YouTube. I know she's occasionally. I think she's just gone off YouTube basically. You know when you go from one thing to another. I see her on Instagram a bit. I follow her on Instagram. She does put a picture on every now and then. About once a week. Yeah, I don't know. I think she just don't come on here much now. Some people go off of the sort of streams, I think, go on other things. Who knows? Maybe she does stuff on a Friday now. I know at one point she was. Jack said, it's Friday, time to lean on my arm until it goes numb. Stranger wank. Fuck's sake. I'm not going down there. I nearly joined in with a thing there, and I thought, no, not doing it. Fuck's sake. Not Flash, I said, how would you circumcise a hillbilly? Kick his sister in the jaw. Fucking hell, who started this? First you says, yeah, it's Friday. Time to go to the bushes. Danger wank. So what we had, stranger wank, danger wank, put a condom on, and then that's a posh wank. That's the one I was going to say. Where's my stop thing? I said, actually, last few minutes have been worse than a drunk stream they have. Fuck's sake. Forgot I had this. If my phone works. James said, Tampax are replacing the string on their tampons with tinsel, but it's only for the Christmas period. Come on, that wasn't even relevant. You know they're getting bad when they're just random. That was all right, though. That was a good joke. But you're going to make me break out the stop it. Here you go.
For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time. You've got to, please stop it. Stop it now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I need to cut that slightly better. There's a little bit where it don't quite work right. Peter said we need some wholesome comments. Don't look at me though. All right, what else we got on here? Sound effects. Yeah, for every joke I don't like, I'm going to do a fucking hell, Irishman. He said no more tampon jokes, period. Bob said my missus is a keeper. She made me a steak and potato breakfast day. Nice one, Bob. Oh, you do get treated nicely, I tell you. James said Volvo are making a range of cars just for women called Volvo. For each joke I read out, you're going to get one of these now. Fucking jokes. You don't kill me with these jokes. Joking. Right, now there's more people on than earlier. Oh, the likes are going up. Get liking, by the way. What you got planned for tomorrow? As I said, I've not really got a lot for tomorrow. Bergio said, Morgan, this is Morgan Freeman. I can't do Morgan Freeman, so you've got to read this out in your head as Morgan Freeman. He said, I'd like to tell you that the sisters left the live stream clean. The live went to fairy tale. Louise said, I'll make his own. Oh, is that Jamie's missus? Nice one. I'll make his own joke tune for you to play. Nice one. There you go. Tell him, Louise. He's doing too many jokes tonight. That Brick said, is skiing popular in Britain? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, we have dry dry slopes. Not dry slopes. Fake. I can't remember what you call it, but like fake slopes. Yeah, it's dry slopes, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, and quite often schools in this country will take you to do skiing lessons. Barry said, repair my motorbike and give her a wash. Nice one, mate. Jamie said, if the weather's okay tomorrow, myself and the wife and our son are going to go for a long walk. Nice one. I started going for my walks again with my I normally go on my own, but my cousin wanted to do some walks recently. Just sort of walking, about half a mile walk back. But it gets you out, gets you a bit of a chat. We don't go till the evening though. Lord Flashshot said, what's the difference between a hungry and horny? Is where you stick the cucumber. Nick said, chill. in Manchester. Chill Fator. I don't know what that is. Persia said, I've scored a long weekend. Might have a bash at a trench club. Well, I found my old one. Nice. I might watch a film after this. I don't know. All depends. I might have a couple of, because the problem is it takes me bloody 15, 20 minutes to clear the room up after I've done these live streams. I'll Chill Factory. There you go, Nick. Nick said Chill Factory, but they say it as Chill Factory. I get it, yeah. Yeah. Sort him out, Louise. And I hope you have a nice walk tomorrow. Tatchard went on an essential journey yesterday, saw 200 people, about 1,000 if they included the traffic. What fucking lockdown? Yeah, exactly. Mad, really, isn't it? Stug said, did you have a look at the film The Pact? I can't remember if I did, mate, in all honesty. But I'll have a look. Louis said, you should see Jamie Ross's collection. I'm always tripping over the damn things. He's shown me some pictures, actually. Louis. Yeah, he sends me some pictures every now and then. So I've seen a bit of it. And I know he's got a lot because I remember him saying about a museum wanting to borrow some of it. And he wasn't sure, which I wouldn't either. Damien said, what do you get if you cross an octopus with a cowboy? Billy the Squid. Fuck's sake. So we got a woman on finally. And the jokes and the innuendo still never stopped. You know, we can see the gentlemen who are around here. Looks like I'm the only one. Yeah, he's shown me a few pictures, Louise, of his stuff. Tactical said, what do you call an African prostitute? Hang on, for fuck's sake. Sakayadunga. There you go. That took me a while to try and fucking read that, to say it in my head first. Bunch of nutcase. There you go, just for you. Don't forget, you can donate to the stream if you want. Help me out. Seeing as this is my job and I don't get paid, I'm an involuntary volunteer. He said, did he send you the latest toy? Nearly had a heart attack at the price. I'm not sure. He does. He may have. I don't know. But yeah, I know some of the prices of some of the things you can buy are a bloody lot of money, aren't they? But luckily, a lot of it is sort of. I'm doing the old bloke justifying it to a woman thing now. A lot of it is investment pieces. You can get. Because I'll be honest, a lot of my stuff, it's probably worth more now than it was. That's the good thing with that kind of stuff. James said, what's the name of the man who invented gravy? The Count of Monte Cristo. For fuck's sake. Fucking hell, man. What is... You can get one of these for that. I thought an African prostitute was called Come to Get Into. That's right. They said, you're telling me about why you have to work my ass off more than he does playing around. Yes. You tell him, Liz. You tell him. Exactly. Hello, Youthful. How are you, mate? You all right? Yeah, about 10 minutes. Sorry for the misunderstanding in the message I sent you the other day. What I actually meant was I was very busy and I have a habit of reading comments and saying I'll reply later. So I sort of, although I did have time to reply, I sort of, I thought, I'll leave it a little bit. That's what I meant. In case, yeah, because I think I don't know. But yeah, it's all good. Persia said, sent a couple of pics of my trench club over to Instagram. Right, I'll check that out tonight, mate, after this. I'll be on for about another 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. You will say completely okay, man. I thought I'd better say you. The good thing is, the more people know me, you know that I don't always reply straight away, even on instant messenger when I've read it. But I will reply. It might take 2 or 3 days if you're lucky. Yes. Tactical Pirate said WC still sends out carrier pterodactyls. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Louis says, it's a shame you don't have a Facebook group for this. I have. No, I have. I have got a Facebook group, Louise. I'll send you it. I'll put it in the thing. Here you go. I have got a Facebook group and an instant messenger. I actually Jamie, I've actually got an instant messenger now. I couldn't do Weapon Collector. I had to do Weapon Collector 1. There you go. Look. Here's my this is my Facebook group. There you go. Weapon Collector 1. Jamie said, I went for a job interview at the stables today. The manager asked me if I've ever shoed a horse. I said no. But I once told a donkey to fuck off. But yeah, I've put the instant messenger back on that thing now, on my group. So it's a lot easier for people to talk to me now. Nice one, Peter. You've not seen that before, then? Yeah, I think probably because it's not Weapon Collector. A lot of people don't know. Yeah, Peter just followed, just come up because I was just on there. It's asking me to approve. Hang on. Right. Right, I think that was done. Sorry, someone had put a picture of me on Facebook today. Lisa, don't tell him that. You're asking for trouble. I had to actually turn the messenger off of Facebook for ages because I was getting just totally spammed with comments on there. But yeah, it is a lot easier to talk to me on there though. You've all said customs and postal. Liam sent me a package and there's totally nothing from it. What, as in nothing in it? Fucking hell, man. Yeah, that's really, that's fucking shame. That tactical jokes have worked. You've not looked at the clock in ages. Okay, I think I looked at it about 20 times when the joke started. I may not have looked at that one. I've been looking at the one on here. Persia said, have you seen James Acaster comedy stand up? No, I haven't. Is that any good? I'll look into that because I don't mind him actually. I think he's all right. Yes, I'll check that out. Let me go on that website I've got. I'm going to see if it's on there. I ain't got Netflix though, sadly. Right, I've got a thing open for that. History of World War II. Hello, how are you? Yeah, Persia. I ain't got Netflix, but I might be able to get that anyway, though. Actually, I'll ask Daryl see if he's got his Netflix back on because he puts his Netflix on, lets me use it, but he only randomly has it. Like he'll have it on there for a month and then take it off again. Right, I should check it out. For sure. Man, I nearly pissed my knickers when he was talking about the British Museum. Nick said, have you heard of Popcorn Time? No, never heard of it, Nick. What is that? What is that? I don't even know what that is. If it's a film, a website, I don't know. All right, Persia. Yeah, go on. That's all right, mate. Yeah. Yeah, for anyone who didn't know, I've opened up the messenger on my Weapon Collector 1 Facebook. I may regret that, but it is a lot easier to oh, it's a program. All right, nice one, Nick. Yeah, nice one. What's my favourite fixed blade? I'll be honest with you. I really, really, really like some of the stuff I've made recently. But I always liked the Fairbairn Sykes fighting knife, and I always liked. Where is it? That knife up there, and there's one. I like daggers and tantos basically, and I like the Fairbairn Sykes fighting knife. But I quite like some of the ones I made. History of World War II. Do you have any World War II helmets? No, I don't think I do. Tactical said, "You tight bugger, even I've put my hand in my pocket." Jamie said, "I've told the wife I think you look like Bubba Ray Dudley. She thinks you look like Big Boss Man." Nice one. Yes, there you go. I suppose it all depends the length of my beard at the time, don't it, and the hair. You've all said I'm in the packages somewhere, but nothing new from it, even with the reference number. Left the UK in the 22nd of January and nothing since then. Oh, that's a shame, mate. That's a massive shame. Although that's not that long, is it? If you ain't got it in a month, I'd start getting worried. I do like the GI Tanto, actually. Yes, the GI Tanto is very nice, saying that. Yes. Yeah. The GI Tanto is very nice. As you know, I do like daggers and tantos. Yeah, World War II history. All I've got a riot helmet there. And then I've got, I don't know, I've got a steel helmet, a British steel helmet. And it was the one just before they made the I'll be honest, I don't know what helmets I have because I was given them as a gift. I've never really been massively into helmets. Tumbo 1984 gave me them. And funny, if Liam was on, he would know what they were. Weapons and Stuff 93, weirdly. Nick said, I'll have the Spyderco PM2 Tanto version. I've never seen that. Pretty said, I got a helmet. Jamie said, what'd you get if you cross a vibrator and anteater? An armored dildo. History said, History of World War II said, oh, that's cool. Tactical said, I bet you do like helmets with this Siggy packet question. Fuck's sake. I just got what you meant then. I didn't for a second. You meant the tunnel cigarette packets. Fuck's sake. You've all said, I heard you plan to get a Cobra R9 just to switch between the prods. Maybe just get a £90 prod, much cheaper. I wouldn't. I'd like both of them because what I could do then, Yuval, is I'm not definitely going to do it, but I would like to get the R9 so I can shoot the full size bolts. Then, yeah, I think, and I'll just swap the prods just for the sake of it. Fuck's sake, Louise. Zeno, you've just sent that. Fucking hell. Oh, for God. Oh, Jamie said to send it to you. Fucking hell. I was going to say, did he know? There you go. Yes, that did make me laugh. Fucking hell. That was not what I was expecting. Oh, bloody hell. Put it this way. Yes, when I saw that, I thought, bloody hell, this might be a divorce coming here. Fuck's sake. I don't know whether to describe those pictures or not. Persia said, I've got a replica 13th century jousting helmet. Next chat, I'll dig it out. Yes, Louise, thank you for those. Zed said, the £90 prod might make the Adderbots work a bit better. Well, that's what I was thinking, Zed. I thought I could put the £130 on the R9. That could shoot the full size bolts, and that would be perfect for it. Yeah. Jamie, you did look dead drop dead sexy in them pictures. You definitely did. Colour suited you as well. What was it? Was it pink or was it purple? A nice bit of purple. Yes, and the bag looked good as well too. Steve, you right, mate? Persia says shot it at a £50 crossbow about 15 years ago and it never left a scratch. Oh, the helmet. Yeah, nice one. So I was getting distracted. You lot haven't seen what I've just seen. Oh God. I now know Jamie slightly better than I ever expected to. He can describe to you what's in the picture. I'm not gonna. Tactical said, oh my God, has Jamie just done a Dame Edna? Pretty much. Fuck's sake. I'm not saying any more than that. We could do a weapon collector calendar. You lot can all dress up. I'm not. If you don't want to dress up for a weapon collector featured calendar, well, some of us are going to be stood there with like melons in front of us or something like that. Fuck's sake. Is that what he has to do, Louise, to be able to buy all these things? He has to dress up occasionally, have a picture done, and he can get a brain gun. Fuck's sake. Persia said Jamie thought the chat would remain clean. But life isn't a fairy tale. Yeah, exactly. Rex said the Witcher 3 sword is insane, razor sharp. I want it. There she is. Right, I'm going to have to go off any minute now. It's 12 o'clock. Don't count me in, dripping oil down my boobs, Mr. March. Look what you've started now. Thank God I'm going off. This is starting. Peter said I wouldn't need melons. I'm fat enough. Right, so half the people on here are willing to get their moobs out and even drip oil down it for this calendar that people will be paying me not to release. Fucking hell. Steve said, Mike, good one you did on the knives from the States. Get sent back. Happened to myself, mate. Oh, nice one, Steve. Are you going to send an email out? Nice one, Steve. Yeah, get hold of what's your name, Steve from Blade Magazine or whatever, and you could help stop this. James said, good night, Mike. Been a good one. Yeah, it has been, Jamie, actually. A good laugh and good having your missus on, by the way. Yeah. Good having you on, Louise. Yeah. I didn't expect that. Louise said, we can do it in the calendar. Got the app to make it, and we're selling all the profits go to Mike. Don't go having too much fun. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for coming on, Louise. I appreciate it. Good. Yeah, I had a good laugh tonight, actually, wasn't it? But yeah, I can't stay up much longer because I can hear people going to bed around me. And I got a phone call once swearing at me to be quiet. Right, I'll be on tomorrow night, 9:30 till about 12 again. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right. See you later, everyone. Yeah, been a good evening. I might watch a film. Thank you, Stug. Yeah, thank you everyone who modded tonight and all that. Shared the links and all that. Yeah, see you later, usual. Good night, mate. Yeah. Right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.